You are wrong about Rise of the Ronin. Team Ninja has a huge praise in the gaming industry with having one of the best combat systems in the game. With their new take on the open world, we get Rise of the Ronin. Rise of the Ronin gives us a great story, great combat, dynamic events, multiple ways to play, character creations, and even a smooth traversal around the map, unlike Dragon's Dogma 2. Rise of the Ronin does have fast travel, and to unlock, you have to go around the map, collect banners, and you will be able to go all around the map as fast as you possibly can. But you do have the ability to toggle it off, so you can play however you want to play. If you don't want to use a fast travel and it's too much to the eye on the map, you can toggle it off. Rise of the Ronin has a ton of loot, and not having to worry about the weight, you can pretty much loot everything. And even if you higher level than your enemies, the enemies will still drop high tier loot. Keep in mind, you do have the ability to sell most of your loot, so it's not a huge deal when it comes down to just gathering everything, looting up everything. So you'll be able to go to these stores and sell the loot, and also you better switch different abilities from different weapons and then put it on a different. You got to play the game. Now I'm chatting. Rise of the Ronin have a transmog system, so you'll be able to keep your drip on and still have the higher tier items on at the same time. So that's a good thing when it comes down to if you want your character to look a certain type of way. The character creation is great. I didn't know that Rise of the Ronin had character creation until I seen a video, and I was like, yo, wait a minute. Rise of the Ronin has surprised us with the character creation. They did not say anything in none of the videos about being able to create your own Ronin. It's pretty cool that they didn't, because that's just a little gem that you can find out once you get the game. Many will say Rise of the Ronin had dumbed down their combat from their previous titles like Nioh and Nioh 2, and I fully disagree. Rise of the Ronin opens up different ways for combat with different stance, different weapons, and having guns, flamethrowers, and even upgrading your perk. It gives you more creative ways to interact with your combat. You are able to do a whole bunch of things with the combat system. R1, you will have 3 different loadouts for your D-pad, so you will be able to have health, set your sword on fire. Combat system is dangerous. Different weapons have different stance that you got to unlock, and then certain stance works with the enemy more than the other one, but you can still play however you want to play. The parry system is hard to time, because I've been getting killed when it comes down to trying to block these parries, and then especially when they're running at you and you think and then once your timing wrong, they will punish you. You will get super punished if you miss the parry, especially with the higher tier enemies. You will get punished, bro. Like seriously, I had to fight a huge hog, and that hog scared me so bad that hog would punish me because I didn't parry it right. So that's a hog. so the combat system is totally fine, guys. You seeing people say, oh, it's dumbed down? No, ton of stuff to do with the combat system, and then once you unlock your different perks, you will be able to play in a so different way. So the beginning of the game, yes, it might feel like, oh, this is not. Once you get in it, you are in it, and it's really good, man. It's really good. With the open world is great. You will get random dynamic events, NPCs asking you for help, and also you will be able to clear camp with other people Ronins when they be captured there. So like they have like public orders, and then once you go there to like clear the camp, it's almost like Far Cry, whatever. But when you go to clear the camp, there will be other players Ronins be there captured, and then once you uncapture, once you help them, they'll be able to fight you and fight the biggest tier guy there that's at the camp. So that's actually, I didn't know that you could have done that, so that's actually pretty cool. So you'll be able to interact with other people Ronins and helping them out, and then that's cool. It's a ton of things to do on the game, and all of them have a purpose. If you collect books, the books, it'll let you upgrade and learn new things with one of your bond mates, and you'll be able to unlock more technology like the flamethrower. You could do more things with your kite, and you could do things with the when you looking for the enemies. It's a whole bunch of things, and you got to collect the books around. You collect books around the world, and you be able to use that for that. Taking pictures, you are able to get items for the pictures that you're taking. So as much as the pictures that you're taking, you go to the photo studio and you go ahead and you interchange the pictures for items. And with the cats, you actually meet a cat lady, and you be able to use the cats to get items as well. So the game rewards you a lot when it comes out to all the things to do around the map. Everything has a purpose in Rise of the Ronin. Don't let nobody tell you no different. Rise of the Ronin also have different missions that you can do at daytime and nighttime. Some things that you got to do in the day, and some things that you got to do at night. I was trying to unlock this new stance, and then when I went to the place, it was like, no, he only there at night. I was like, yo, wait a minute. And then that's when I figured out the why. One of your your bond mates will give you a watch, and the watch will be able, you'll be able to use the watch for rest till morning, night. So you can use that watch to get to that dynamic event. So you don't have to go to no campsite or nothing. You can just use that watch and then you'll be able to get to that event. There are Ronin missions, bond missions, grass loot missions, no kill missions. It's a whole bunch of things to do in the game. Now, I haven't played a lot of the main missions because I was doing more of like bond missions and grassroots missions. So I'm actually enjoying the game and I'm not even far in the story. So it is tons of different things that you could do instead of just going fast through the story, and you just still upgrading my character, making sure he's over level. And then even if I go into these missions over level, I'm still getting whooped. The game has a decent difficulty. I wouldn't say that it's super hard, but it's right in the middle. I would personally say that the game is very challenging. It's not easy and it's not hard. It's right in the middle. You can take that however you want to take it, but I just know that this game is easy what people saying this is. So I'm pretty sure if you playing on Twilight, you having a time of your life. It was actually one dynamic event where one of the NPCs had asked me for his help, and I follow him, and he actually set me up in the alley with his boys, and they would try to get at me. And also, it was another dynamic one where one of the Western soldiers had wanted to see my samurai skills because he said, oh, y'all guys warriors out here and y'all do good with guns and swords, and I want to see you how you dodge the bullet. I'm like, yo, what?
君の腕前見せてくれ。
So it be crazy things happening in the world of Rise of the Ronin. Just as well as Dragon's Dogma 2, the world is not as dead as you think it is. The jankiness about the game is like the climate. It's certain things that you can climb over and something, and then there's different ways that you gotta climb. So I was having a trouble time climbing on top of the buildings, but it was like you had to go to like one of the smaller buildings so you could have jump around it, and then some of the gates that you can't jump over. But other than that, I actually was in the bond mission where the guy that I unlocked gambling. I did not know that they had gambling in the game. So I was just sitting there playing highs and lows, odds and evens.
入ります。さあ、はったはった。ようござんすね。超駒揃いました。勝負。
Yes, sir.
1億の半。
Let's go. It's just so many things about the game that you will find out when you playing and just sitting there just enjoying it. And I'm telling you, like, this is worth the money that is actually priced for. If y'all played Team Ninja's previous titles, then y'all know that Team Ninja is not graphics first. They are gameplay first, graphics second. Now, yeah, a lot of people gonna say that the game look like a PlayStation 3 game, but I guarantee you it does not look as bad as everything else on the internet shows. I'll say Rise of the Ronin, me personally, looks like a high-tier PlayStation 4 Pro remaster game for the PlayStation 5. The graphics is not bad as the internet make it seems, and y'all guys gotta really play it and look at it for your own eyes because the internet is gonna turn you the wrong way. Other than that, the gameplay is fun. Rise of the Ronin plays at a steady 60 FPS the whole entire time. No frame drops, nothing. So if y'all guys really want that 60 FPS gameplay, get Rise of the Ronin. If y'all guys is still struggling about what game, if you want this game, game, I will highly recommend Rise of the Ronin because you will still have the same type of fun that you would have in the previous titles. Now, Team Ninja is not going to let us down, guys. So remember that. Team Ninja is not going to let you down. If y'all guys haven't watched this video right here, make sure y'all check this video out right there. And I'll see y'all guys in the next one. Peace.